I'm done with this. I'm done. Stop it. Stop doing that to yourself. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Stop it. Watch this video. Learn techniques to answering these questions. If you learn any of the techniques, or if anything that you learn in this video or any video of mine is helpful to you, do me a favor. Like the video. And if you don't mind, subscribing. All right, number 11, a bag contains 8 red marbles, 9 yellow marbles, and 7 green marbles. How many additional red marbles must be added to the 24 marbles, marbles, already in the bag so that the probability of randomly drawing a red marble is 3/5? Remember, probability is target over what? Target over total. What we need to do here is set up a proportion. So let's think about it. We want the probability to be 3/5. We want that to be equal to, we don't know how many red marbles we need to add in. We need to take the 8 red marbles and add an unknown number. Now, when we add those X red marbles to the bag, we don't just add X to 8, we're adding those X marbles into the total, which was already 24. So the denominator of this fraction is going to be 24 plus X. Does that make sense? Let's just talk about the placement of this. The denominators must correspond, the numerators must correspond. So my target is red marbles over the total. To solve proportions, you're going to cross multiply and divide. So we have, let's get this color here, 3 times 24 plus X. Now, whenever you multiply 3 times that binomial 24 plus X, you must put it in parentheses because you have to distribute that 3. And you're going to set that equal to the product of 5 and 8 plus X. There we go. Now we have a linear equation that we must solve. Now we have X's on both sides. All my X's live in Texas. Well, we need all our X's in Texas. So let's subtract over that 3X from both sides to get all the X's in one place. Now we want to get the X's isolated. We want to isolate our X's. All my X's live in Texas, but I don't live there anymore, so let's move over that 40. And now, as we all know, to get X by itself, we want to divide by 2. When you divide 32 by 2, you get X equals 16. So we need to add 16 red marbles into our bag so that if we randomly pick a marble out of the bag, there's a 3/5 chance that it is red. Boom! On to number 12. All right, number 12. In the standard XY coordinate plane, the point 2, 1, I can't read today. 2, 1 is the midpoint of the segment CD. Point C has coordinates 6, 8. What are the coordinates of point D? Now, you could plot this in the 2-dimensional XY plane. I'm just going to plot it on a line, and I'll show you what I mean by that. I'm given the midpoint. The midpoint is 2, 1. Okay, there's the midpoint. One of our other 2 points is 6, 8. Now, you can put it on either point you want, but if you consider the X values as being the X horizontal axis, technically point C would be right here. So we'll put 6, 8. And now just think to yourself, since 2, 1 is the midpoint, then what's the distance to get from 2 to 6 going this way? You would add 4, and so we need to subtract 4 going this way. So what's 2 minus 4? -2. Now do the same thing for the Y values. So we got, let's get an orange. The Y value is 1. To get from 1 to 8, you add 7. So we need to go in the opposite direction. We're going to take 1 and subtract 7. -6. Boom. On to the next one. At his job, the first 40 hours of each week that Thomas works is regular time, and any additional time that he works is overtime. Thomas gets paid $15 per hour during regular time. During overtime, he gets paid 1.5 times as much as he gets paid during regular time. Thomas works 46 hours in 1 week and gets $117 in deductions taken out of his pay. After the deductions are taken out, how much of Thomas's pay for the week remains? What we want to do is find his gross pay. Once we find that, we just subtract the 117. 46 hours, the first 40 hours is worth $15. After that, he gets 1.5 times as much. So 40 times $15 is going to count for his regular time. Now his overtime, he got 6 hours of overtime, and that's worth 1.5 times 15. So if you want to do this all together, 1.5 times 15. This would be his gross pay. If you calculate this, you will get $735. So that's how much he makes before his deductions. So subtract 117, and you get what we like to call net pay, or his take-home pay. 735 minus 117, what is that? $618 net. Letter D. Oh gosh, number 14 has a bit of reading too. Woo, woo. All right. At Sweet Stuff Fresh Produce, the price of a bag of grapes depends on the total number of bags purchased at one time, as shown in the table below. So let's look at the table since it referenced it. All right. If you buy 1 to 3 bags, each bag is $3 a piece. If you buy 4 to 6 bags, it's $2.80, and so on, right? So you have to buy them all at once, okay? In 2 trips to Sweet Stuff this week, Janelle purchased 3 bags of grapes on Monday and 4 bags of grapes on Wednesday. How much money would Janelle have saved if she had just went ahead and purchased the 7 grabs of bakes? What? Bags of grapes in 1 trip on Monday. Okay, so let's see what she ended up paying. She went on Monday. She bought 3 bags on Monday. When she buys 3 bags, they're $3 each. And then on Wednesday, she bought 4 bags. When you buy 4 bags, they're $2.80 each. So this is what she spent, $20.20. If she just had went ahead and bit the bullet and bought 7 bags on Monday instead of coming twice, she would have gotten those 7 bags for $2.60 each. So what's 7 times $2.60? $18.20. So the difference there is $2. She could have saved $2 had she bought them all at once. Boom. Answer J. All right, the last one for today. Number 15. What is 3% of 4.14 times 10 to the 4th? Percentage means, we covered this in a previous video, per cent. So think about how many cents are in a dollar. There are 100. So per cent means divide by 100. This is an exponent of positive 4. That means we're going to move the decimal here 4 units to the right, and we're going to have a pretty large number. What would that be? 41,400. I want to know what is 3% of that. So I'm saying all this to say that is the total. So as mentioned before in this video, I want the total to be this. I want to know what is 3% of that. So put the unknown here and solve this proportion. Cross multiply and divide. Let's go ahead and multiply 3 times 41,400. All right, now get x by itself by dividing by 100. So 1,242 is 3% of 41,400. So letter A. All right, I really hope these videos are helping you. Remember, I'm making videos in 5 problem increments, so expect problems 16 through 20 in the next couple of days. If these videos are helping you, then please leave me a like, as well as if you aren't subscribed, consider subscribing. All right, see you in the next one.